man. Says the relationship's hanging by a strand. So she's been on the web lately. Says maybe she'll be my Gwen Stacy, despite a man. And I know she's using me to try to play him. I don't care, hi Suzanne, but I should've said bye Suzanne after the first night, but tonight I am.
I've been a liar, been a thief, been a lover, been a cheat. Oh, my sins need holy water, feel it washing over me. Well, little one, I don't wanna admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain, the truth in my life now we're falling like the rain. So let the river run.
One night stand turned into nightstand. It was calm, some lights grand. Now we hung tight and he found out. Now she feels deserted and used cause he left. So what, he did it first to her too. Now how am I supposed to tell this girl that we're through? It's hard to find the words, I'm aloof, nervous and sued. I want this to hurt, but what you deserve is the truth. Don't take it personal, I just can't say this in person to you. So I revert to the studio like hole in the wall diners. Don't have to be reserved in a booth. I just feel like the person who I'm turning into. Irreversible, I prayed on you like it's church at the pew. And now that I got you, I don't want you. Took advantage of my thirst to pursue. Why do I do this dirt that I do? Get on my soapbox and preach my sermon and speech. Detergent and bleach is burning the wound. Cause now with her in the womb, we can't bring her in this world. Shoulda knew to use protection before I pit it to your forbidden fruit.
I've been a liar, been a thief, been a lover, been a cheat. Oh, my sins need holy water, feel it washing over me. Well, little one, I don't wanna admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain, the truth in my life now we're falling like the rain. So let the river run.
My name's River. River runs, call me, River.
We'll let the river run.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Hey, what can I say? If life was a highway, deceit was an enclave, I'd be swerving in 5 lanes, speeds at a high rate, like I'm sliding on ice maybe. That's why I made it came at you sideways. I can't keep my lies straight. What I made you terminate my baby. This love triangle left us in a rectangle. What else can I say? It was fun for a while. Bet I really would've loved your smile. Didn't really wanna abort, but fuck it, what's one more lie to tell our unborn child?
Been a thief, been a lover, been a cheat. Oh, my sins need holy water, feel it washing over me. Well, little one, I don't wanna admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain, the truth in my lies now we're falling like the rain. So let the river run. She said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights. Then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away 4 months until our paths crossed again. She told me I was never looking for a friend. Maybe you could swing by my room around 10. Baby, bring the lemon and a bottle of gin. We'll be in between the sheets till the late AM. Baby, if you wanted me, then you should've just said she's singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. And for a couple weeks I only wanna see her. We drink away the days with a takeaway pizza. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and loves the way I treat her. Singing out Aretha all over the track like a feature. And never wants to sleep, I guess that I don't want to either. But me and her, we make money the same way. 4 cities, 2 planes the same day. And those shows have never been what it's about, but maybe we'll go together and just figure it out. I'd rather put on a film with you and sit on the couch, but we should get on a plane or we'll be missing it now. Wish I'd have written it down, the way that things played out. When she was kissing him, how I was confused about. Now she should figure it out while I'm sat here singing. Don't win my love. That heart trust and respect is what we do this for. I never intended to be next, but you didn't need to take him to bed, that's all. And I never saw him as a threat until you disappeared with him to have sex, of course. It's not like we were both on tour, we were staying at the same hotel floor. And I wasn't looking for a promise or commitment, but it was never just fun and I thought you were different. This is not the way you realize what you wanted, it's a bit too much too late if I'm honest. And all this time, God knows I'm singing, don't when my love
I'm trying to reel them in. They just won't listen because they're old. They just make a massive mess everywhere. It's really annoying. Spend like 2 hours a day cleaning it, but you know, it is what it is. You get dogs. I didn't buy these dogs, they're just mine. But I still have to look after them. Doesn't mean they're not annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna go check in the kitchen real quick. I won't be long.
Freezing my stones off in this snow.
I can feel my fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
What do you know? They were being fuckers. I'm giving them one more chance before I lock them in the bloody bathroom. Got a new horse, by the way. It's a Breton. I didn't know they were just short and fat. Kind of looks a bit weird. But, we'll stick it out. I don't mind it. I think it's a good looking horse. I've always wanted to use this saddle. It doesn't really look good on many horses. I feel it looks good on this horse though. Wanted to get an Ardennes because they're really, one of them's really good, but it's really big. I like the tall horses, but I feel like too many. There's only one of them that looks good, and it's the grey one. James Kelly doesn't ride grey horses. He sticks to brown colours and tan. There's not many tan and brown horses. This is one I've had my eye on for a little bit, so I thought I'd try it out. I got rid of the thoroughbred because I fucking hate thoroughbred horses in Red Dead. They look so silly. They got really stick, skinny legs. And I'm not a fan of that. They got some good coats, but their bodies just look weird. The best looking horses are the Missouri Foxtrotters in terms of shape and coats. And they're so overused. And they're so small as well, they look like ponies. If they were bigger, that'd be the best horse. I wish the horses were kind of similar in size, man. It makes no sense for half of the horses to be what size they are. Like, there's horses with 2 feet differences. It's just weird. It's so weird. I wish there was like a universal shape and size. Height, I mean, the body should always, of course, look different because that's where the main customization comes from in terms of breed. You know, they do have different body shapes, but the height does not differ that much, man. It's really annoying. No telegrams. I wonder where we should go. I've been hanging around St. Denis, so we probably should go up there. Once again, there's not many. There's more people on than usual. And it's about to start picking up, so that's alright. That's pretty good. I keep forgetting we're wanted, though. We should probably get out of town. I don't want to get arrested just yet. I don't actually know if we're wanted. When last time we were here, 2 days ago, we put a bullet in Peter Gray, and Aurora stabbed Morgan. So I'm not sure if we're wanted for that. I'm not sure if they told them or they just found out. We probably are, though, because the law saw us talking to them 10 minutes before it happened. So we're most likely wanted. There's a chance we aren't, but we most likely are. So it's not going to be that big of a charge. It's only assault with a deadly. They don't actually know that I did anything, just know I was there. Well, we get the full charges, probably. But yeah, like I said, it's not too bad. It might not even be less. Might not even be Sissika time. I don't think it will be. We need to talk to Boyd though, man. We didn't put it off, we just haven't been able to find him. I know Verts have been playing Wallaby Kid, but talk to Boyd would be good. I think it's kind of gone stale though. He's probably forgot I even said it. It might just come up, it'll just be something that comes up in conversation next time we see him. That's what it's gonna have to be. It's been too long for it to be a scene. It'll just be awkward if James Kelly goes up to him and is like, oh, about that thing I said a couple months ago. I want to talk about it, and I'll just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's been so long, I don't give a fuck anymore. You don't really have a goal today, besides talk to Jack and everyone else, find out what's been happening the 2 days we've been gone. Nate, of course, when to talk to Nate. Might just be mingling again. I've been having fun doing this mingling. James Kelly doesn't often get out and meet new people, but this last couple of weeks have been really good. But maybe something comes up and we don't do that, so who knows. I've heard it's been a little spicy the past 2 days though. I don't know much, but it's kicked up a little bit. So we might get shot today. It's possible. More possible than usual. I mean, it's always likely we're going to get shot, but the chances are a bit higher today. And there's a horse here with no person. Interesting. Benedict. Holy shit. 26 minutes into the stream and we get a telegram from Jack. This is unheard of. But it kind of burns me out for the rest, because I get tired. If something's not happening, I get tired. And if something is happening, I still get tired, but I can fight that tiredness pretty easily. Don't call you fair weather again. You got a specific location. Yeah, we did. Too many times. No, yeah, Mean Trick is definitely a fair weather. what you said in that Discord was fair weather behavior. Stop watching Wild to go to GTA, man. That is fair weather behavior, and I will besmirch you for it. I said it like that. I've been drinking it for years, but soda water and juice is probably one of the best combinations known to man. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what pressure bullshit you're talking about. I took a 2-day... what's it called when something's out of my control? Took a 2-day, I guess, forced break because I couldn't train for 2 days. One of those reasons may have been I was incapped on the road and I was not pressing F. I was being patient. I did not want to lose my shit. And we finally got found. Took us a day, maybe 2. Technically it's 2 days, yeah, since the other day. And then I also had people over, so I couldn't even log on to be found. So if I did get a couple hours, if I did get time to stream, I'd have to wait to be found, and it was going to be a pain in the ass, so I just waited till they were gone. And then I got found. It only took like an hour or 2. It was right outside of Strawberry, so it wasn't too out of the open. I mean, it wasn't too disclosed, I guess. But we got found, that was good. And now we're back in full force, ready to see what the fuck's been happening. I've heard it's quite a bit, but once again I haven't... What the fuck am I doing? I've heard it's quite a bit, but once again I haven't been caught up in. A horse, you know, that steep, that fucking cliff, that little incline, it's not even a meter. You fucking idiot. God damn it. Listen, James Kelly isn't the problem, it's the fucking stupid horses in this game. Holy shit. This is the problem with having a short and stumpy horse. I can't fucking jump down cliffs, I can't go up them. This thing's gonna make me crash and die so many times, I'm gonna lose my shit and kill it. This horse's name is Wombat, by the way. Every day you have to go through agony. Man, what the fuck? It's RP, man. Just sit back, relax, and listen. How I go through it is I enjoy sometimes watching people suffering, especially if it's. I said that was a really fucked up thing to say. I mean, if it's RP, I love watching people get fucked over, man, because it's a game. You don't take it personal. Just see it for what it is. You ever watched a TV show and there's a character you hate, even a character you like, and sometimes you can enjoy when they're losing. It's Zoe, stop running around. You can you know, sometimes you just sit back and relax watching the place burn to shit. Really good at it, but this time I must have failed and faltered, just like you did in that Discord. Monotone voice and resting bitch face. People can never tell when I'm joking. They think I'm just an asshole. It's I think it's a trait that is going to come through on all of my characters. It's something I can't really stop, because I've been trying to stop it for 18 years. Yeah, it is funny. I did laugh when you just said that last night. So you got what you wanted. But yeah, it's a quality and a trait that it's a, you know, it's a package deal. There's some things you just can't stop doing. And me being a sarcastic, monotone asshole is just one of those things. Except when I get excited or if I'm screaming or something, then there's a little bit of passion in my voice. I was just watching my ferret do something on the ground, that's why I nearly went off the cliff. Trying to get the towel off to... Don't drink that. My ferret drinks coffee, she'll be running around all night. That's something I don't want. I lift that towel anyway. Yeah, so back on point. This is the first time, I think, in a very long time, not history, because I remember he's done it before, but that Jack has sent us a telegram with an actual location. He didn't say just go out west. One thing I do know though, because sometimes I'm real nosy and I can't keep my head out of the meta chats, but I don't know, there wasn't even a meta chat, I think it was a stream. I tuned into someone's stream, because I'm an addict, and if I'm not playing or streaming WildRP, sometimes I'm watching it, if I'm not doing something else important. If I've got free time, I'm usually watching a stream and just relaxing. So I did see that Kaneko is back. So that's very interesting. That'll be a good chat when we see him. Hopefully he's on today. Do ferrets like hunt spiders and rats, or they're just useless? Ferrets will hunt anything that moves that they can kill. They are predators. Ferrets will absolutely demolish anything smaller than a rabbit, and rabbits included as well. Like, yeah, ferrets will just tear a rabbit, a rat, anything like that to pieces. Cockroaches too. My ferret is very good at catching cockroaches. So I give her a good pat whenever she gets one and help her, you know, make it known that she's appreciated for being a part of destroying a useless, fucking, disgusting species, which is a cockroach. I hate cockroaches with a burning passion, especially German cockroaches. The little tiny ones, I fucking hate their guts, man. More than flies, more than any insect. More than any little piece of shit, worthless creature. Which is what a German cockroach is. Listen, I don't care what it does for the ecosystem, right? I'm half of a mind to spend 20 years in a university and become a genius in the form of bioweapons or something, chemical warfare, and genetically create a virus that just wipes those fuckers off in the most painful way imaginable. I remember I used to have an old washing machine that was kind of broken and it was really hard to get rid of because it was inbuilt. So we had to get people to come in and take it away. But it had fucking... Because they really like warm stuff. So they get... If you have a broken dishwasher that doesn't have a properly like inbuilt cleaning system, I don't know, some weird shit, some tech shit, that they'll get in the pipes and they'll just breed and breed and breed and there'll be a shit ton of them. So I've just had a fucking burning passion of killing German cockroaches. And any cockroach, to be honest, but the tiny ones are the worst. You hate lizards more than anything? I don't mind lizards. I kind of like lizards, they're cute. But fucking cockroaches are useless pieces of shit. And mosquitoes and flies. And, what is the other animal I hate that does nothing for the environment? Forget. But there's a few. Apart from that, I like most animals. I like spiders, I like snakes, they're okay, they're chilling. I've been watching videos on TikTok about hamsters. Those dwarf hamsters are really cute, but we can't have any in Australia, it's a real shame. If anyone's got the plug for illegal hamster imports, hit me up. I'll legally acquire a hamster. If anyone's watching, that was a joke. I'm not interested in hamsters. I hate hamsters. They're fat and ugly. I don't like them. Yep. Send me a hamster. See like 2 new ones. See lizards. Man, I'll take a lizard over a cockroach any fucking day, dude. I don't know why you're complaining about that. I like lizards. Lizards are cool. Now, does he mean Benedict Pass or Benedict Point? Of course he means Point, but sometimes you don't know when you're talking about Jack. Like, he could definitely be at Benedict Pass right now, and then he could come to check Telegram and say, "What the fuck are you doing here? I told you Benedict." That's 100% a Jack thing to do. Like, he's probably going to be up on one of these cliffs or something just watching me right now, isn't he? Is he up there? Tell me to come to fucking Benedict, man. He's not here. What is wrong with this guy sometimes? He sent it from Armadillo, so he's probably on his fucking way. I sound agitated, but I'm not. I'm just... Sometimes when I find something funny, I just yell about it. I find that making it more funny. I don't know. Someone said I ran like Bill Burr, and I don't know if I agree with that, but I appreciate the compliment. I'm glad some people can find the comedy in my bitching. And it's not bitching. It comes off as bitching, but I really... 99% of the time, I really don't care what I'm yelling about. Like cockroaches, sure, I'd be glad if they're all dead. But I'm not going to go out of my way to kill them all. Jack coming in with the pronghorn army. Why did he just ride in like the messiah of the pronghorns?
Come on, follow me.
Tell me. I think it is. I don't know. I can't tell actually. Fuck happened to you, Jack?
What you think happened, partner? I'm always out looking for a purpose with my brother Jed.
What do you mean looking for a purpose?
I was just looking for a purpose. Found about 5.
What do you mean looking for a purpose, motherfucker? We're robbing that damn bank.
That's a side purpose.
It's a main purpose.
That's what we was looking for. Please tell me you got some smokes.
Damn shit.
Okay, good.
What brother you talking about?
Talk about my brother Jed that you haven't met yet.
I've met Jed. What the fuck? I met Jed.
You met him, but you haven't met him.
Oh, this fucking tree. Fixed his ass problems yet? Or is he still shitting everywhere?
Oh, he's shitting everywhere.
Dirty bastard.
So where you been, huh?
I've been on the side of a fucking road, clutching my arm for 2 days. Until Tisbit found me.
It's a good thing
She
you
was real
clutching
nice.
your dick.
I was clutching that too. It was 2 days. I couldn't take a piss.
What happened to you?
No, don't talk. Nothing.
What happened to you?
I fell off my horse. Can't tell anybody.
You haven't been around because of your equestrian lacking skills?
No, I was focusing on something else. There was a fly buzzing.
That's not adequate response.
Listen, whenever I'm looking at the road, I'm equestrian. I took my eyes off for 1 second, and I don't know why fucking God puts cliffs in the most random spots. They don't need cliffs. 1 second you're on a nice open plain, and then the next second you're falling down with this fat fucking wombat over there falling on my back and crushing my hand. He didn't crush anything. I'm fine. But that fat fucking horse over there don't like me. Anyway, what happened to you? I'm better off than that.
Where do I begin, partner? See, Jed came around and I'm sitting around. I'm thinking, what is there left for Jack to do, huh? What do I got to live for? I done it all. We done war with every motherfucker around. We done made a lawsuit for peace. I done bested Butch Cassidy, the greatest bank robber ever. I got a Sloaney baloney, but she can't even give me what I need. So I'm sitting there, my brother Jed says you just need some purpose. Let's go find some, okay? Turns out you find purpose with a few steps. Step number 1, that's called whiskey. So I started putting a few back. And this empty feeling in my body started getting warm. And all of a sudden, that empty feeling was gone. Well, we went over to Valentine. Started getting some drinks. Some people started poking me. So we dropped a few folk and we got out of there. Then there was this motherfucker in Blackwater getting in my way while I'm trying to look for some purpose. His name was Jack Reed. One of the old Van Horn goons that was after us. Well, I didn't like the way he was talking to me, so I gunned his ass down. Then we got on a fucking train. A runaway cargo train, me and Jed. My brother put a shotgun to her head. Took what she had. Then told her to jump off the fucking train. She said, you can't do this. It's a federal offense. He said, federal schmederal, and gunned her down. By the way. Then we's gone town to town drinking, causing a ruckus. Breaking pianos, all sorts of stuff. Then there was a certain sanctum. A deputy in St. Denis. I didn't like the way he was talking. So I gunned that motherfucker down. By the way. Then I went over for a drink for some whiskey in St. Denis. And I told the deputy, DeCenzos, they love keeping the peace. They care more about the law than the police do. I told him, your fellow deputy is bleeding by the telegram station. Go do something. Well, they said, what are you doing, Jack? Jack, who do you want the attention, Jack? So me and Jack got on our horses as we were going, and all of a sudden, like cockroaches, they came out of the woodwork, about 100 of them. And one of them said the wrong thing that I didn't like. So I got off my horse, put my pistol in his cheek, and pulled the trigger. The deputy, the Chenzos, didn't like that. They put me down, they put my brother Jed down. Then they dragged our asses to the swamp. I thought I was gonna die there bleeding out. Then Sonny came. Then Tony came. And all the other ones that I don't give a fuck about came. And then you know what they said? They said, go get Sloan. I guess she was in their house the whole time. Go figure.
Well, there you go, Jack. You found your fucking purpose. And we got a fucking city to burn by the sounds of it.
They came. Sonny is talking about war this, war that. Who the fuck these Muppets think they are, man? They think I'm a stranger to this stuff? I've been holding it down since day one. So now I'm here. Now it seems like I got a purpose. Only problem is, that rap sheet just got a little too big for me. Any second, James, they're gonna take me down. Before all that happened, Mills told Jed that he's not riding with us no more. Okay, good. Canicolo was up and walking. Canicolo, Goldie, Alice, and Mills come into Thieves Landing while I'm there with Jed. Mills and Jed go off to the side to talk. Canicolo gonna come stand a foot away from me. You know what he said? Goldie was right next to him, giving him support. Do you know what he said?
What do you say, Jack?
They looked front and then they looked side to side. They held each other arms and said, go on, you can do it. You're brave. Say what we talked about. Come on, tell him. Go ahead. You got it in you. We're all here. Be brave. Tell Jack what we talked about. And guess what they said? Zilch. Nothing.
You kidding me, Jack?
They says nothing. And that's when we went to Blackwater and saw that Jack Reed. But I rode for you. I rode for you on account of Mills. He don't know that Mills and me and Mills ain't riding. So I gunned his ass down. I said, go tell Mills that.
And there's one thing I regret, Jack. I don't regret much. I don't think about many things. You know that. I do shit and I'm dumb. I don't think about it. One thing I do regret is letting Alice stab me in my neck. And I'm seeking any retribution for it. Because I thought things would change. I thought by forgiving her. Which I now found out and realised was weakness. Because I didn't want something to fall apart, something I really cared for. Well, it already did anyway. Regardless of me trying to keep it together. Because a month later, she drawn me again. For Goldie.
For Goldie. Ha!
I was expecting something. I'm always expecting something. That deep down I knew would never come. And he always told me to not try and fight for people's respect. Well, I just realised that's exactly what I was doing. That's why I got none.
You gotta make these motherfuckers respect you.
Alice stabbed me in the neck for a fucking argument. And then drew on me for another argument. Someone who was meant to have my back. Someone who I've bled for countless times. And I thought I'd make it better with words. Showing kindness. I just realised we don't show fucking kindness. All we show is force. And that's how we've got where we are. These fucking DiCenzos talking about war, saying that they can put up with it. Like you said, we're fucking born for this shit. 1 month of me coming to the crossing. All I wanted to be was a bartender. Have some friends, be liked by people, and I was plunged into a fucking war. But I didn't get in a huff and puff about it. I fought that. Kinda died, but in the end we prevailed. Where are the Del Lobos now? They're all dead. Pale Panthers. I shot Peter Gray in his fucking leg the other day and made him walk back to town carrying that fat prick Morgan on his fucking shoulders. Just to let him know that I'm on top, and that weak little kid that he started fighting back in that fucking desert is dead. And he ain't got no power over me anymore. I'll let him know that everything his little piss and shit empire he built in that fucking desert is burnt to the ground.
That's right.
He's got nothing to show for it anymore. Still carrying a double action revolver worth 80 fucking bucks. Can't even afford a decent firearm. That's where he is right now.
Man, Peter Gray died a long time ago. He just ain't buried yet. He's just a walk-in corpse. That's all he is.
Tried to talk to me about betrayal, and I told him that story that I told you as well, that Mills let me know about. Gavin Summers, him being a fair weather. He was speechless after it. I told him I was leading my own crew and he thought that I abandoned you. He thought that I did it because I didn't like you no more. Should have seen his grin turn to a frown when I let him know that I was doing it because he fucking put a nail in your eye and I didn't forget about that. He thought I was like him, that I was going to turn my back because he admitted to me that he turned his back on you because he didn't get what he fucking wanted.
That's right, a fair way to prick, like you called him.
So I made that muppet walk with a limp, carrying a fucking body to the doctor's office. Just let him know.
You know, this whole time I didn't want to say much because I didn't want to insinuate any ideas in your head that was going to turn you against certain people. You know, you brought up that stabbing. There's a funny parallel there, isn't there? Because Kaniklo got stabbed too. Real funny, isn't it?
I noticed that, Jack, but I didn't speak up. Because it's in the past, I ain't gonna throw a hissy fit about it. It's already happened. But as soon as you stabbed Kaniklo and everyone started throwing a tantrum about it. When, to put it lightly, when I was fucking paralyzed in a bed, but no one coming to visit me, no one gave a fuck.
That's not true, Sloan did. She talked to me for
That's
about
right.
2 hours telling me that fucking Alice needs a bullet in her head. I could never do something like that on account of Mills. Do you know that? If it wasn't for Mills, I wouldn't be riding with her, period. That's just a fact.
Why do you think I didn't seek revenge? Because I was scared of something like this happening. Not because I was scared of Alice. After Alice did that, she was dead to me. I think she knew that. But I didn't want people squabbling over it. I knew they were going to pick Alice's side, I knew that for a fact, but... And you're right, that ain't true. Kaniklo was there for me as well, which is why it was hard for me to still ride with you after what happened, but I understood.
Someone had to be punished, man. Look, right now...
I know, I'm not blaming you for it.
Right now they're riding with Goldie. She got her teeth kicked in, and what did they do about it, man?
Nothing.
That's who we are. We're not them, Jack. We're a killing gang. We don't do that. Don't ever use my name if you're gonna behave in that way. Get that weakness the fuck away from me. They kicked her teeth in and they did nothing about it. They're holding their hands right now in circles telling each other how brave they are. Give me a fucking break.
Singing Kumbaya as well.
They mad because I'm keeping people accountable? They should have been out fighting with someone. They wasn't doing that. You was doing that. Aurora was doing that. Nate Casey was doing that. They were okay with them paying that $1,500 till I stepped in. Period. And if that's how they're gonna be, I don't want nothing to do with them.
I agree. We need to speak to Sam Bass whenever he's around today. I think he wants to have that chat.
That motherfucker's gone missing. They told me he's in solitary.
When was this?
I was told yesterday, but I don't know if I could trust these sources. He was taken a while ago. Apparently, he's still in there. Unless they're not telling me the truth. And what's he want to talk about anyway?
I don't know, but since you've been gone, I've built up a I don't know what to call it. I don't want to call it friendship just yet, but we've got similar values, I guess, similar principles. He's very odd-headed, apart from his businessman, his people trying to hold him back. I can see him. I guess it's what you saw in me. I can see it in his eyes. And he's buying Kingslayer back and giving it to me as a gift. He also
Who's it with?
stood, pardon?
Who's your gun with?
Fox.
You were saying, partner. Keep saying.
He also stood in between me and the Summers gang when they were trying to take me away from Armadillo. They told him they were going to gun him down and he stood there. Said, you ain't taking him. Now, he was trying to pay him money to leave me alone, but he still stood there when they were threatening him with violence and gunning him down, and that would have started a war with his people and Summers gang. So he's got some respect for that.
By the way, yesterday when we was in Valentine before we headed to Saint Denis, there's a guy named Frank that come around. Big tough guy. He ride with Tommy Two Snake. Now, as far as I understood, he was a St. Denis dweller. So he pulled me outside and I'm hot. He said, he said, what you think about the DiCenzos? I said, man, fuck the DiCenzos. Jed thinks we're about to get gunned down. And he tells me, good, we're warring with them. Go figure. One of them was disrespected by the DiCenzos, so they hammered the fucking DiCenzos' head in. Our people are getting beat down, agreeing to pay taxes. Other folk are crushing their fucking skulls in. What you think about that? His name is Frank.
Frank, I don't think I ever met him. Met that Tommy fella though, he's a poker player.
Oh, that Tommy is a real slimy one. Tommy Two Snake. Him and Baz hated each other's guts. They hated each other's guts.
I met a lady the other day in Blackwater, Irish lady. Really alluring lady. Anyway, her name's Scythe. S-A-D-H-B-H.
Say what?
S-A-D-H-B-H.
Did you say B-I-T-C-H?
No, that's her name. S-A-D-H-B-H.
S-I-B-I-T-H.
S-A-D-H-B-H. Scythe.
S-A-D-H-B-H.
Yeah. And she was talking about
Sad
Baz.
Sadba.
She said the last Australian she met, she had a problem with me for some reason. That last Australian she met was Baz, and he choked her out, and they argued in a cell for 30 minutes.
She a deputy?
No, she's a dirty moonshiner.
Say that name one more time.
Scythe.
Motherfucker Scythe is S-C-Y-T-H-E. That's what you do farming with.
No, it's an Irish name. Listen, I argued with her for 20 minutes about how her name was stupid.
Spell
But
it
anyway.
out for me one more time.
S-A-D-H-B-H. Scythe.
D-H-B-H.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought there was. I thought
D-H-B-H.
we were getting somewhere in that conversation. I was feeling good. I was doing my thing, and then fucking Nate Casey comes and ruins it. And she leaves and said she had a husband.
Oh, you was making a move.
Listen, that's all I've been doing for a week.
Listen,
I'm feeling real lonely after the Mamala.
Man, okay. I mean, I'm not going to say nothing on that.
I don't want to talk about that either. I did what I had to do.
Yeah, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. I'm glad you handled that fucking Morgan and that Peter Gray when I wasn't around.
Well, we were all spot on. It was Morgan that kidnapped her and hit his fucking face like a worm.
That's what they are, partner. Like I said, they died a long time ago.
And you know what his excuse was? He said, I was keeping my word to the law. I don't know what he fucking meant by that.
I'm telling you, partner, Peter Gray, Morgan, they got a bunch of deals with the fucking law. I so happy for putting McGregor in his place.
It put a big old grin on my face, knocking the Peter Gray fella off his fucking high horse. Talking to me about betrayal and fucking makes my...
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get pinched soon enough. That's just a fact. I'm gonna get pinched. And when I'm in there, I'm gonna be planning the greatest bank heist ever. We're gonna hit Saint Denis. What you fucking pinching me for, motherfucker?
There, you got pinched.
Man, I will push you off this fucking cliffside, okay? You know that day when I'm from Annisburg, when they was taking me, I told you some things in the cells?
Yep.
I said, you don't want in charge when I'm out of here. I had to say, you listen to Mills, you listen to Pip. But I think even you knew. I think even you knew. I'm not even going to say it out loud. You know what I'm talking about. It's going to be like that when I go in as well. I'm going to be putting this job together. And on my release, we're going to hit the bank. See, when I was doing business transactions over there, making large deposits, the way that bank works, they only make the big deposits when there's a representative present. And they got a certain scheduling that they work with. When someone's going over there to make a big deposit on schedule, that's when we're going to intercept them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you the plot loosely, and I want you to keep this in mind. And you don't tell a fucking soul, only you and Jed know about it. We're going to go over to the Heartland oil fields whenever the time is right. And we're going to jack a few of those folk over there, pull them away, maybe put them down permanently if we have to. We're going to take these motherfuckers as uniforms. Then we're going to have a little caravan of oil tankers that are going to go down to the docks and refuel those ships. Do you understand? That's how those ships operate, by the way, with a ton of fuel.
Yeah.
The day on my release, there's going to be a caravan, about 4 or 5, that are going to slowly make their way in town from the Heartland oil fields. Except it's not going to be the Heartland oil field. It's going to be you and the people. And that caravan is slowly going to go towards the docks. And then it's going to loop around the city block like a snake passing through the streets. And it's going to wrap around the St. Denis Bank. And them oil tankers are going to trap the representative inside, from whom we're going to take everything they got. Now, on each one of those oil tankers, we're going to have a motherfucking hostage. And when we got all them goods, we're going to move that oil tanker with the hostages slowly out of town. Now, if the law want to make a move and shoot, they can shoot and blow up the whole fucking city. Hostages with them. And we're going to move that caravan to our relays. And maybe we'll blow up half the city with it in the process.
How many oil tankers? 5?
That's right, 4 or 5.
So,
It's going to be a whole caravan of them.
Where are we going to grab all these hostages from? I'm
Wherever
assuming
you
we're
need
going to
to.
do it before the city.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm talking about the biggest withdrawal that's ever happened.
History.
That's right, history. But I needed to be prepared because when I get released from Sisika, I'm walking straight to that bank. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I've made an investment of $2,000 in the movie industry. There's a man putting movies together named Frank Brower.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Okay. Now I believe they're gonna allow him to do visitations with me. He's gonna come and he's gonna have notes that he's gonna take on these movies because I paid for the movies, but I haven't told him what the plots are yet. Whenever I tell him the plots to these movies, inside there's gonna be a hidden code. After he leaves me, he's gonna come talk to you. You're gonna look over his notes and you're gonna decipher the codes, okay? And that's gonna give you the outline for the whole plan. That's how it's gonna go. So just keep that in the back of your head.
Got it, Jack.
Okay, good. I'm not gonna mention that again. When the time comes, you'll know about it. With that said, let's ride. I need to get me a Navy.
Okay.
Come on. And some water, by the way.
Let's go. That bank job sounds so fucking sick. That sounds so fucking sick, dude. Oh my god, that's gonna be the biggest fucking bank job in the history of the server. It's gonna be fucking crazy. Dude, Peppo comes up with the craziest fucking plans. I don't know how he does it. Really creative. I wouldn't be able to think of that in a million years. Maybe if I sat down and thought about it, but I don't fucking do that. Mad respect to Peppo. That's a fucking great plan. Man, I kinda wish it, I wish the audio was muted for that. That would be such a sick, if no one knew about it, that would be such a sick reveal. I cannot fucking wait for that, dude. I'm gonna make a playlist just for that bank job tonight. Well, this morning. Man, that is fucking crazy, dude. You like my new horse, Jack?
No, motherfucker, I can't stand it. What happened to the other one?
It's in the stables.
Why you riding this one for?
Because I wanted a new horse.
Yeah, why is that?
I kept getting confused. My other one looks exactly like yours. And I see every Muppet riding that fucking horse. I can't stand it.
It gets on my nerves too.
Watch out, fella. The Master and the Protege. We just need Jed now. That'd be the fucking Three Musketeer trio right there.
Listen, could we get navies from Blackwater?
No, I think only Saint Denis.
Saint Denis? No, we can get them from Valentine's.
I don't think so. Maybe. I know Annesburg sells them as well. What the fuck is that bird doing?
What's the problem?
I didn't like what that bird was doing. And I love this horse now. So I guess the Dick Cheezos are hunting this right now.
The Dick Cheese? Who the hell is that?
Listen, me and Boone came up with that name a long time ago, and I've always been waiting for a time to use it.
dick cheese?
Those the Chenzos.
Oh, the Genzos.
Yeah, get it?
Genzos, you mean?
The what? Deputy. I prefer the dick cheesos, to be honest with you.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something here, and I'm gonna tell you to this straight. No matter what happens moving forward, they become our most bitter enemies. No matter what happens back and forth, you know that Sonny has my respect. I've always
Yeah, I know.
been told by my mentor that the measure of a man are his enemies. That's why I never bothered with the riffraff. And neither have you.
Well, Billy Joe, but yeah, apart from that.
Billy Joe Schmilly Show, man. You was just scratching your ass with Billy Joe.
Yeah, I know, he was just a rat that I stomped. No, I had respect for Solomon. Albeit it did degrade a little bit after what he did, but... He was one of the first people I met in the crossing.
Look what happens. Solomon's goes, and this whole squad evaporates. Someone gets taken down, and whatever influence he has all evaporates, all them little cronies. I know that's not going to be the case with you. Even if every single one of us disappear, I know you're still going to hold it down.
You were in prison when we squashed Summers. We don't operate like these little worms. We still hold it down regardless of who's on the outside and who's on the inside. Because we ain't just one group, we're all individuals, we all do what we fucking do and we do it regardless.
That's right. That's right.
I know we don't need allies for this, but Boone will be very eager to get involved. He's always had a thing with the Vincenzo, he's always hated them.
Why did you mention Alice just now?
What do you mean?
What's Alice got to do with it?
Boone. I didn't say Alice. What do you mean back there?
No, I heard you just say Alice now.
Oh, did I say Alice?
You
I said
something about
Boone.
Alice and then you talked about Boone.
No, I said Boone and the DeCenzos. I don't think I said Alice.
Okay.
I might need to, scratch my ass with Billy Joe again. I'm not gonna go looking for him. But he's putting more hits on Boone, and he also was real disrespectful in that bar. So if I see him, I'm gonna have to shoot him.
All right, partner, do what you gotta do. If I'm there, the job will be easier.
Allies, and he thought I said Alice. That's funny.
Why can't we just stick to the road, man?
I don't know. I've never been down here before. Jed gonna be around today?
Yeah, I think he is. Though we both got really hurt yesterday, you know that? So it might be a while before he gets to shake himself out of bed.
It's alright. And all this shit was happening with some internal drama. I really did miss Jed's input. Needed someone with a fucking backbone. I was tired of saying all the things that he usually said.
Jed never liked weakness, not for one fucking second. He didn't like what happened, but when I told him how it is, he said, you did the right thing, Jack. He said, you listen to too much bullshit from these folk, making you soft. You know what? He was right.
I agree. So all that shit Mills said about riding with us, with the DiCenzos, is out the window.
They were there for that meeting, you know, for Canicolo, because his name was in question. But after that, well, it was clear as day. I remember what I told you, James. Don't you ever forget it. You get a whiff that someone don't want you around, you say, okay, I'll handle my business.
Of course.
You know, there's something else that's been eating away at me.
What's that, Jack?
I don't usually talk about these things. Let's pass through this place and then I'll tell you. You know, on Sloan's house yesterday, on that little cabin that I've been staying at, there was something carved in the wall that said R.I.P. AJ. Do you remember AJ?
Awkward Johnson?
No, motherfucker, not Awkward Johnson, man. Who the fuck is Awkward Johnson?
I don't know, there was a mayor of Rhodes, he was real funny. I kicked his ass one day to save the mayor of Blackwater. Told him to put an ice cream shop in there. Yeah, I don't know AJ. I think I might.
A woman, brother, that I loved, and she loved me back. But I was living crazy, so she tried to distance herself from me. One of the DiCenzos fell in love with her. She got real close to the family. Then they ended up killing her on a suspicion that she was an informant. That was her downfall, you know, getting close to that family, trying to marry in.
Was she an informant?
To this day, I still don't know. It was the deputy that told the DiCenzos that she was. Then after the fact, it turned out that that deputy was wildly crooked, and what he said may or may not have been true. The rumor once came to my ears that she was working with the law or giving them information. I went up to her myself and I told her, if I find any other word like that about you, I'm gonna cut you open like a fucking fish. That's the last we really ever spoke. But all of a sudden, they're writing that on Sloan's door. You know, she's been spending a lot of time in St. Denis. When she's not with me, she's in St. Denis. Doing what? I don't know fucking what. She's really, really secretive about it. But when I saw that R.I.P. AJ, immediately I thought of her and her safety. AJ's downfall was becoming too intimate with the DiCenzos, so I asked her, James, I say, how intimate is you getting with the DiCenzos? She won't give me a straight fucking answer. Oh, I just, patched them up. Once or twice. Here and there. How intimate are you getting? Oh, I just patched them up. They paid me. All right, we understood. Ollie got his head busted in. That was a while ago. How often are they getting sliced and diced up? Again, she won't tell me nothing. Later that day, I find out that the night before, they hammered one of the DiCenzos down. She couldn't tell me that. That's okay. Okay, fine. Don't tell me that. It's your business relationship, okay? You're honoring your agreements. Okay, fine. But here we are ready to go to war with these motherfuckers.
We got company.
Howdy.
Howdy, fella.
What you got your gun out for, partner?
Wolves?
I don't see any wolves around here.
Me neither. You can never be too careful.
You're making me nervous with that gun.
I ain't gonna shoot you.
What if we were wolves?
I might be so inclined.
I used to call the Del Lobos wolves. Did you shoot them? You're a ranger, ain't you, fella?
Folks, you've caught me in a very foul mood.
You're a ranger, ain't you?
Aye.
I've always wondered what rangers did. I always thought they were pretty useless. It's just me, though.
Well, that's your opinion.
You know, I recently had an injury right outside of Strawberry, which is where, you know, rangers are. And I was lying there for a real long time, and it wasn't a ranger who found me. I guess my point is that I don't really know, but what is the point of a ranger?
I think they ride around with their guns out in foul moods. Say, what's got you so foul anyway?
I was just robbed.
You mean to tell me they cleaned out your pockets and left that fancy little gun around?
Aye. It's not the rob. It's not the money that they're taking.
Your pride.
It's me wrong. It's the point. It's the pointing the gun at me. I never liked that. You can take my gun. You can fucking hurt me. You can take the money. Do whatever the fuck you want. You point a gun at me. You rob me of any choice of fucking doing anything.
Boo-hoo, that's a robbery, fella.
So what, you think that gun out is gonna dissuade anybody from doing what they intend?
Evidently not.
My dog keeps fucking making annoying sounds. She wants to be let out.
You can put it away, we'll protect you. I promise.
I'm fine, thanks.
No, you're not.
Nearly in time.
You're not fine. You're a mess. What the hell was he talking about?
No.
Do you want to rob me, beat me up, do it? I don't care. Just don't point a gun at me because I have no choice. What the fuck is he talking about? Where did these Muppets come from, James?
I don't fucking know.
Beat me up, rob me, take everything, but don't point a gun at me because that leaves me no choice. What is he talking about? Does he mean the wolves robbed him? They ate him and took the stuff out of his pockets? I think I hear some wolf pups around.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully that ranger fucking shoots him. Give me 1 second, I need to take a piss.
All right, come this way. No, motherfucker, don't do that. There's no pissing over there.
fucking second, man. Holy shit. That's what I'm talking about, man. These dogs are so annoying.
I piss here. Okay.
I'll be right back. I may let her out. Alright, the dogs are outside. I'm gonna start barking in a second. I'm gonna have to let them in again. What are you saying about AJ or Sloan, actually?
Yeah, brother, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm telling her, how intimate are you getting? And she's being so fucking, defensive. She's being so, she won't tell me a fucking solid answer, man. I hate that about her.
She's always been real secretive.
I just patched them up a few times. Then here I am lying in this cabin. They say go get Sloan and they go pluck her out from their own house. That's real intimate.
You know, when Nate found out that Sloan wasn't going to be helping us, he was real angry because when you were in Scissor Cut, Sloan pulled me, Aurora, and Nate into some alleyway in St. Denis and gave us a big speech about how she's always known that we will do the hard things and we have a spine and all this and that, and I didn't know where she was going with it, but the point of that conversation was to tell us that we were going to hold down Van Horn and wait for you to get out, and that she was going to be with us through everything because she knew that we would be with her. And that really rubbed Nate the wrong way when he found out that she wasn't sticking to what she said that day. I guess I don't have the full context of the conversation, but
Few people ever do, partner. She's got this little spot for those motherfuckers, man.
I don't understand why. I fucking hate business, man. Everything about them. The lies, the deceit, all they care about is money.
You know, I'm trying to do the right thing, partner. I know that my days are numbered. The way I'm living, I'm either going in a casket or in Sissika forever. She's young, she got a future ahead of her. She's an amazing surgeon, and her business can flourish over there. Okay, I get that. That's why I never try to say anything, man, but a fucking word or two. Like how intimate is you getting, because they're carving somebody I love name on the wall that they killed. Then she's getting plucked out from their house. Then I can't be upset about that. But I gotta think about her future. How many times I try to push her away? She don't listen.
She's got an itch for it, Jack. She ain't with us, she's with some other.
Ready to ride on Summers, ready to ride on this person, ready to ride on Mills, ready to ride on Kaneko, ready to ride on Alice, all of these folk. But not them.
I don't want to push them all away. It's the exact same reason you're talking about now. I didn't want to die young like we all do. I didn't want to get involved in this because she had a choice. She could leave if she wanted to. She wasn't as invested as I was. She didn't have the same principles and code that I did. I guess I felt some remorse for stringing her along for 2 years. It took me some time to realize that's not what I really wanted. She thinks I hate her guts. She thinks I want her dead. So I had to say some real bad shit, Jack. Probably the hardest thing I've ever done. Because I did love her and I still do, but I guess Sloan is a different story. She's already involved in it.
I want what's best for her. You know, that's the problem. I really do.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Muppet. want what's best for her. Listen to me. If I ever say that again, I want you to shoot me right in between the eyes.
We say we're bad people, Jack, and we are. We're still human. You keeping that inside would make you weak. That would make you the real Muppet.
I don't usually talk about these things. I don't know why I'm telling you.
It is what it is. I don't think any less of you because of it. I went through the same shit. And I'm still pretty certain that Mara's gonna come back at some point and chop my balls off, or maybe worse. She did make me a promise.
Or she might come back and kiss you. Tell you she loves you.
All that. I watched Amala destroy her whole life for me. And I told her I'd never do that to her. I'd never make her choose.
Man, she didn't have a life to begin with.
She did. Sure, there's a few Muppets that didn't really care for her, but I saw the way the rest of them treated her like family. In the end, I did the exact same shit that I was so mad about. But I did it so she didn't end up in a fucking casket. Maybe I was being selfish because I don't want to see her dead, but I like to think I did it for the right reasons.
Go left here. Go up this little hill and go up this hill.
We kill people, we steal, we murder, we do all the bad shit. I still can't bring myself to actually ruin her life and get her killed. Because that's where she was going. She crossed that line, she was irredeemable. There ain't no going back. Without me, she can have a proper life. Go and find something else. Something other than an early grave. Can you hear my dogs coming through the mic, man? I need to let them out inside again.
We gotta be careful right into this town, okay?
Yeah, I think I'm wanted as well.
For what? Come, we're gonna go the back ways. We're gonna go the back ways. I got some
The
jewels I'm gonna deposit.
the law saw us talking to Peter Gray before we took him up to the mountain. So I'm assuming they know it was us. There's a lot of witnesses.
I'm not going to try to fight, by the way.
Yeah, me either.
I'm not letting them take me.
This horse is so fucking fat.
I hate it, man. It looks just like Moxie's horse.
It's got a better saddle. And its name's
Big
Wombat.
ass.
That's why I call it Wombat. You ever seen a Wombat?
No, I don't even know what the fuck a wombat is.
It's a fat little... It's like a big muskrat that lives in a burrow. It's a real dumb, stupid animal, but they're cute. And they taste good. Wombat stew. You ever heard of wombat stew?
Man, what the fuck you talking about? Come on, we're clear. Ooh, our horse is in front of the sheriff office. Come on, come on, we're gonna go to the back. Come on.
There's two deputies in front of there as well.
You think they seen us?
Maybe they look like they're too focused on their stupid little books.
Okay, good.
It's fucking rabbit.
Is that right? Last time I seen her, she don't fucking whip me. You know that?
Yeah, she's been real angry with me as well for some reason. She hates your guts.
I wish the feeling was mutual. Oh, I'm getting itchy.
You can take that damn bandage off your head.
Say
You
that
can see
again.
with you can even see with that thing.
Yeah, motherfucker, I can see it's gauze, man. And besides, my other eye, it's open. There's a little slit for my opening of the eye, man. Obviously, I can see. What you think I am, a bat going around by sonar? I mean by
Echolocation.
sounds. Yeah, echolocation.
What are you, Batman? That's what someone would be called if they had echolocation. Fella,
Hey there, fella.
Hey, how was your day?
maybe lay off the booze.
Just keep walking, partner.
Fuck are these people?
I don't know, but they're looking like deputies. That makes 4 of them.
Ever meet that shit shovel who injects rat blood into him? Thinks he gives him superpowers.
No, who the fuck is that?
I don't know, he was in that army that was trying to take LJ and he wants to duel me and Billy Joe Barber. Someone told him that Billy Joe Barber was a master duelist.
Come on, this way, this
But
way,
he's
this way.
but he's Valentine stock. It's real obvious. Fucking hate this town. Everything is standstill. We should burn it down again.
They're probably gonna chase us down. Come on, let's go this way. Where's Nate Casey? How come he ain't around?
I don't know. I should check my telegrams. I'm sending a couple.
All right, we'll go to Emerald then.
This fucking lady for the past week.
Nate Casey got a lady?
Yeah, Clyde Davis's daughter. She wants to join. She wants to join us.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, brother, here we go.
Oh, I fucking know. That's what I said.
Oh, here we go, brother. What the fuck, man? No more of that. IV. Oh, you can ride with you, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's she wants to. Listen, I don't fucking like her at all, but I'll put up with it for Casey. Situation. I see what you mean now, Jack, about having people around you just want to fucking shoot between the eyes. She's one of those people.
I get the same vibes from her. Listen, man, a lot of the reason that I felt that way about you is because I started looking around me and figuring things were not how they should be. So I started looking at some of the new faces. I started blaming you. I started blaming Sloan. It wasn't either of you. That doesn't take away what I told you at Amberino that day about leadership. That I did mean. But you know, it was wrong for me to feel that way and not address it and tell you straight.
You did tell me straight. I'm just too stubborn.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been wrong for me to hold that inside and not tell you straight.
Yeah, I know. I'll never go. I don't know why. I probably should have got mad at you, but I didn't. I'll be one of my flaws.
I didn't say anything with any ill intent that day.
Now, you know how Muppets are, Jack. They take it personal. I guess I never really cared.
James, you're gonna be able to hang, brother, when I'm gone?
Of course.
Listen, I'm feeling real weak here. Almost like I'm fit to collapse. I took a bad beating yesterday.
Are you going to fucking sleep already?
Come this way.
He better not fucking log off already, man. If he does, I'll probably just go to sleep and wake up at prime time. My keys are around.
Okay.
Gotta spot the medium.
Listen to me, James. Listen to me. I'm gonna rest my head here up by Moonstone for a bit. Okay, I want to get this meeting down with Sam. If I'm riding around like this, I'm gonna get pinched. And I'm telling you, when I go down, they're gonna take me down for a long fucking time. Do you understand?
So you'll be back later?
100%.
Yeah, I might do the same thing because I'm pretty tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many hours?
2, 3.
Fucking what?
What? 2 or 3 hours? Is that too much?
How about 4?
4, 5 hours. Let's do it in 5 hours.
5 hours, okay.
That's right. I'm heading to Moonstone. 10 hours.
10 and what? Playing PUBG, the filthy animal. Alright, 5 hours. I gotta go have a fucking power nap then. I hope my alarm goes off. Let's pray my alarm goes off. It's all good. I'll get to sleep real quick. I got brand new sheets. I deep cleaned my room. I bought a fancy carpet cleaner. My room smells lovely, like roses. Got a very expensive quilt on it. Some new bed sheets, some really fancy ones. They're really smooth and silky. I'm gonna sleep like an angel. Hopefully I don't sleep for too long though. Man, I need furniture in this fucking house, dude. Sounds comfy as fuck. Yeah, I hope it will be. Hope it will be. It should be. Okay. Back in prime time, baby. For a meeting with Sam. Let's go. Hopefully I can get a fucking sleep. Alrighty, what are we doing? Logging off. Yep. Can we get on this roof? I don't think so. We can get on this roof. Is this too stupid? That's fine. 5 hours is almost a full night's sleep. Man, what the fuck are your full night sleeps? I've already had like a 2-hour power nap, so yeah, 5 hours will be enough for me. Might even wake up earlier, to be honest. Let's get a raid going, shall we? Holy fuck. Oh my god, I've postponed this doctor's meeting, dude. I'm getting this itch again. I really need to go to the doctor's. It's so fucked. Get 6 or 7. I get about 8 usually, or 9. I sleep like a baby, man. I'm a very deep sleeper. Let's raid Graham the Gibbon. Good old Graham Booby. Yeah, I'll see you all in 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6. We'll see how we go. But I'm real keen because I'm gonna be well rested. I'll get a coffee into me. Fucking have a good old stream with Peppo and Nate Casey, the whole gang. Maybe we shoot some DiCenzos. Who the fuck is? Okay, it's a local. I think that's a local. I hope it's a local. Anyway, see you all in 5 hours. Say hello to Graham in 20 seconds. I'll send you off with some tunes, eh? I made a new playlist for James Kelly.
I've been spinning out for time, couple women by my side. I got sinning on my mind, sipping on red wine. I've been sitting here for ages, ripping out the pages. How'd I get so faded? How'd I get so